Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett, and my hands is the Spider-Man 2099 Mezco figure. Already pumped about this figure just for this box alone. I am a Spider-Man 2099 fan, even though I'm not much of a Spider-Man fan, which is kind of interesting. I remember when this character debuted and it came out so many years ago. I think 30 years ago at this point. I had all the comics. I loved the 2099 line: Spider-Man, Ravager, Punisher, Doom, X-Men. It was just awesome. Like, I think even Hulk at one point. I read it all. Like, I was just a huge 2099 fan. So I'm pumped to see this figure, just out of nostalgia alone. Let's see. Whoa, there's a whole bunch of instructions here. This should be interesting. What do we got? So we got a wrist comm assembly. We have some instructions on what to do. That's useful because these things don't always have a lot of instructions. All right, let's start taking a look at the figure. Underneath we got a lot of webbing. We have some fun with that. And a base with some awesome art on it, as well as some more webbing underneath. So lots and lots of webbing to play with. I don't know if it's a normal amount for a Spider-Man figure, but it's definitely a lot to do some design with. It is interesting, though, that this has got, I mean, normally I don't remember seeing this very often with these figures. It actually shows you how to put on the webbing. So props to Mezco for finally throwing stuff like that in, because they probably watch these videos and are like, this dude's an idiot and needs help, so let's throw him a bone. Okay, let's check out the figure. Alright, I always like to do a nice stand test to see how it does. You can see that was standing without any issue at all. Let's get the plastic off from around the neck. Alright, I've already stabbed myself on the side of the arm multiple times, so watch out, because I've now stabbed myself 3 times with this. This is really, really sharp. I'm actually gonna take a pause and go, what the hell were you thinking, Mezco, with that? This is actually really sharp and can do some damage, so be careful about that. Apparently it's an interesting one. Alright, let's go with bend on this. Ankle side to side, back and forth. It's been a while since we've done one of these. Knee, it looks like it is a double bend. Hip, all around. We got nothing at the upper leg. Waist, we get some side to side, back and forth, no problem. Arm is going to be full mobility. I'm not too going crazy on that. Elbow seems to be a double joint. Wrist is the normal up and down full movement. And head, lots of motion with this head. So overall, really, exactly what you expect with a Spider-Man figure. There's not much that is impeding this figure as far as movements or anything. Let's go with the actual figure itself. I mean, it looks like Spider-Man 2099. It really, really nails it quite well. Against the only thing I will knock right now is this, not the greatest idea. So the thing that does stand out to me about the figure, one, we got the boots underneath. The shoes actually got a little bit more detail than they normally do, which is pretty cool. It's got this like a weird, I don't know how to just quite describe it. It's not just a blank blue suit. Like, there's actual a pattern to it, which is exactly what I kind of envision for Spider-Man 2099, and it really stands out in this figure. And it's been such a long time since I've had the Spider-Man figure in my hand, I couldn't tell you if it's on any of those. But this one, it really, really works and stands out quite a lot for the figure. So it's really cool. And of course the mask is raised a little bit. It's not just like printed on, it is kind of like a plastic mold almost. And it looks exactly like the design, or really, really damn close. Overall, I mean, it's a basic design. There's not much to this suit. It does it really, really well. It also has kind of like the weird, I never quite understood this part of the costume, but it has that part on the back that there is some wires in there for you to to move it around and position it. All right, I'm going to try my best to not stab myself multiple times while going through the rest of the stuff. What do we got here? We've got some heads. Let's go check out. We got Miguel O'Hara's head. What I remember is does kind of looks like him a decent amount. All right. And then we get a second head with mask slightly up. It's kind of cool. This has actually got a hell of a lot of expression to it. This is really nice. That is a solid facial expression. Like really good work on the mouth. I'm liking the detail of it, and I like how the mask isn't totally perfect all the way across. There is like a little bit more to one side than there is the other. That's really, really nice. That mouth is awesome. I know it might sound weird to be focusing on that, but it's pretty solid. There's a lot of hands. There's a lot of hands to this. Some cool off of it, what I'm noticing, I don't really need to show it, is it's got the claws. And it was a big thing on his was like he had kind of like little claws at the end of his fingers. So that is a whole set with the claws. Let's see what we got over here. Yeah, there's just a lot of hands with this one. We got more this. Oh, I think this is, I think I know what this is. This could be pretty cool if this is what I think it is. Whip. Could go bust a little, some spider webs over someone's head. That's kind of cool. I don't remember him doing that to like protect his identity, but that could probably also be used for that as well. But that's something very different. I don't remember this being part of other Spider-Man figures. And then, of course, we have the wrist communicator. There's two. There's one with his AI pal, which I'm totally blanking on the AI's name. And then one without. Detail is really nice on it. Some coloring. The clear plastic gimmick is really nicely done. It's pretty cool. It's nice. Let's get this on his wrist and show it off. For some reason, I always think it was his. He had it on his right wrist. I really wish I remember what her name was. That's pretty cool. It's a really neat, interesting, different gimmick. You don't see that, I think, on other figures. So, you know, it's something original and cool. The figure is really nice. I mean, this was a Mezco exclusive. You know, there's a lot of webbing. We're not going to show off that. We've seen that so many times with different Spider-Man figures. Let's just focus on kind of what's different and new with this one. There is a lot of hands for you to choose from, which is impressive. They might have gone overboard with the hands, to be honest. Maybe wish there was something else. The face webbing is pretty cool. We get two heads, and then the two different wrist communicators are pretty solid as well. So overall, like if you are a Spider-Man 29 fan, 2099 fan, like it's a nice figure. It's really well done. I think the small details really stick out. I wish maybe these were a little bit smaller. These feel a little exaggerated, a little bit too big. And they're again sharp. But beyond that, like it's a nice figure. I have no idea how easy this will be able to get. It was a Mezco exclusive. These tend to be pretty hard to get. We'll have a link where you might be able to purchase yours or at least get on a wait list. Good luck to those who might want it. We'll see what we can do and help you out. If you want the latest Mezco news, you can check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, and Instagram, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.